Hello everybody, we made it! Oh my god, sorry for the late start. What a mess. I'll explain in a second, but first of all, hey everybody! Hey Loaf, Sora, Siphon, Hammy, Agro. Who else is here? Hey Nidhogg, Gabaldon, Wenhao, Spacey. Hey everybody. So, this little guy on the corner of the screen, caused a bit of a kerfuffle before. I had tea on my table. I was drinking some tea, and I had my tablets kind of like below my screen, which is usually where I store it when I'm not using it. And just to give you guys context, let me show you. Right, here's my tablet. It was like here, below the screen. Well, Bean got really excited about some treats, and inadvertently walked on this mug, which was full of tea. It still has some. There's another tea I made later, and spilled the whole thing on, like, back towards where the tablet was, and it started spilling like behind where all my cables are, like below the table. I thankfully managed to stop it before like any cable got wet, but the tablet was like swimming in it, and I was like, oh, this is like definitely the end. But no, it fucking survived. It made it. I patted it dry, but some water, okay, just context here. Some water got in through like the little space right in between the tablet and this. So I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely like, that's RIP for this one. Actually, no, I had it for like an hour or two, just like vertically like this with some paper to absorb the water, and not all that much fell out. So I think it just didn't get into the circuits and like the sensitive stuff, because I once had tea spill on my keyboard, and that was a mess. I had to like dismantle the whole thing so I could clean the literal like the circuits that had like stains in them, and once I cleaned that, it started working again. But I thought I might have to dismantle this, and there's obviously no way. There's no screws or anything, so I would have to like unglue it, and it would probably be a goner, to be honest. But it survived for now. It might, if it does anything weird to stream, now you know why. But Little Bean gave me a really big scare, and that's why since I had my tablet like out drying, just in case there was any water inside, I couldn't use it, so I couldn't stream.
Mi corazón sangra por tu casi escape de la muerte de tu tecnología.
Yeah, oh my god, it would have been an expensive whoopsie if that happened. Not that this, you know, the Intuos, the medium one, it's like $100. I think it was $100 when I got it. Could probably get a secondhand one or something, but still, I'm glad I didn't have to spend $100. Thankfully, it's like a Black Friday, which is usually like, there's usually good deals on tech stuff, but thankfully it didn't have to. So I am now very relieved, and though we start the stream late, I'm glad that we can do it. So yeah, sorry for the rant right at the beginning. Naughty Bean. Oh, he's just this little guy. He's a kitty. He does not understand. But thankfully it was just a little scare. No, not evil. He's just a cat. We can't judge cats on like human behavior. He was just doing cat things. He got excited about a treat. Like I would too. I've spilled water and tea over stuff over less. So all cats are evil by nature. Not Bean. Bean is a pure embodiment of good. He has no understanding of human morality. Exactly. So yeah, that's that's my excuse and my explanation as to why the stream was late. But I'm glad. I hope y'all understand. But today we are doing something you guys unlocked with your subs, etc. The current sub goal was to do I think this is going to be the third Booty Cryptid stream. The fourth, maybe? We had the initial one. Loveland Frogman, Chupacabras. Okay, so this is the fourth. And this is a penultimate Booty Cryptid I want to do in total. Demon, thank you so much for the subscription. 16 months. Hell yeah, thank you. Okay. My intention for the Booty Cryptids is to I've been using them as these you know, like follower goals on Twitter. Whenever we reached a big number, I would release one of these. So I have this one ready. Like we'll get this one ready, and it'll be posted if we ever, because you know, Twitter, everything in Twitter is slowing down. It's people are leaving, etc. The algorithm is like basically against artists. But if we reach 190k, which we are 2,300 away, it could be like one big post away to reach that. If we reach that, that's when this one will get released. Then there's the last one. If we reach 200,000 followers on Twitter, if that ever happens, it's still like, we don't know if the site will last this long, but if that ever happens, we'll kind of do the finisher to the Booty Cryptids series, which is Bigfoot. And it can be Thiccwoods or Big Ass. I think it's just Big Ass. Or the Sasquatch. Okay, yeah, it's a Sasquatch. That'll be the very last one I do too, because at some point you gotta let the joke go, right? I'm not gonna be doing Booty Cryptids all my life. So I think a good finisher will be the Sasquatch. But yeah, this one you see here was a little something we had started way back when we did the last stream of these, and I just wanted to like leave something kind of started, and today we can pick it up and finish it. So we have it prepared for whenever 190,000 is reached, if that happens. And if it doesn't happen, I'll just release it someday. Who cares? We'll repurpose it. You told your psychiatrist about my art? Wait, Nid, what context? What's the context for this? He looked you up, and I don't know if that helps. Oh my god. I love that. I hope Nid psychiatrist, if you're watching, stay cool. The Loch Ness Monster, we already did this one. I will show you. Let's start by reviewing this a little bit. So let me change my screen right here. Oh my god, I'm glad the T didn't fall on like any vital part of the computer and fried it. That would have been death for me. Yes, this one's a Flatwoods Monster, or it's going to be the Thiccwoods Monster. It already has the thickness, but it's still kind of stick man. I wanted to have the flowing dress and stuff. So for now it's kind of sketchy, but let's see. Let me show you some of the other ones. If we go, okay, so the first ones and kind of the way this very silly thing started was I think I went insane one day. It was right when, like, it was more than a year ago. No, it was a year ago. Like it it was when Elon started getting his grubby hands on Twitter and everything started decaying. It's been a year, yeah. I opened up a Tumblr and I was just like shit posting there, and I told people, send me your pictures, and I started adding caked up nightcrawlers to them. So this was just like a silly thing I did. Like, these are like 5 minutes edits. Like they're nothing incredible. Then I hopped on stream, I think it was like the next day, and I did Mothman and the Loch Ness Monster. Or Mothmas and Nassie, if you wanna be more correct. So those were the initial ones I did. And then later on, I did the Loveland Frogman, or the Lovely Ass Frogman. And the last one I did is Chupacabras, who stores the blood it sucks in the ass. I went insane one day. Yeah, we know. And that's fair, Nid. That is absolutely private. But it's funny for me to think like how did that come up in conversation? We're going there Monday? Or to the area where the Thiccwoods Monster is from? To the Thiccwoods? Hey, say hi if you see them. And the Mothman Museum, that's so cool. Those are the best pictures ever. Thank you. From what I've learned, the best way to grow a Tumblr audience is to be as feral and shameless as possible. I mean, yeah, Tumblr shitposts is where this was born, like this whole silly idea. And it's where, I don't know, what else? Teriel, like a lot of Teriel is just like Tumblr shitposting that got out of hand. If you don't know Teriel is the ship between Terry and Googliel, of course. And this started on the Discord, but then a lot of the art that has been made was through me shit posting on Tumblr. So yeah, absolutely, being feral and weird is great on Tumblr. It's fun, and I'm glad that people vibe with it. You want anything from the Mothman of Thiccwoods Monster Museum? Oh, you should send pictures at the very least. And if you find any cool trinkets that you want to send me, there is a PO box. If you go to the, I think there's a link to the FAQ. There you go. If you go to that link right there in the chat, there's a PO box address. I think it's up to date. Let me check. Yep. If you send anything to that PO box, I will get it and I will show it on stream. Working on submitting your uni application? Oh yeah, Dawn, good luck. You got this. Have you done the Jersey Devil? I could do the Jersey Devil. I kind of want to finish it with, like, I think the natural endpoint of this is like Bigfoot, or the Sasquatch. But if I ever want to come back to it someday, Jersey Devil will be fun. One of the things I want to do with this series is, before I do the thick caked up version, I want to do like a serious take on them. So for example, when I was gonna do the Chupacabras, I felt a little bit guilty because I was gonna do this meme shitty version of the cryptid, and I hadn't done a more serious take on it first. So before doing this, I actually did this one, which is more of a like speculative biology take on it, where it's more of a, so it's a bat thing. So if we do, Thiccwoods Monster I've already done, but whenever we get to Bigfoot, I think I would have to like, just like, to not feel terrible about it, I would have to do something interesting with Bigfoot, like in a more serious tone, before I do the big version. But I don't know. Hell yeah, Atlas. You should make an OnlyFans and it's Bigfoot from the front. Oh my god. I actually thought about doing... I thought about it last year, and I guess this year it's also like too late to actually start planning it now. But doing a calendar of sexy cryptids and selling that, now it's obviously too late because I think you got to plan that a little bit early. But caked up cryptid calendar would be real fun. I need to make a serious sacrifice before caking them up. Exactly. I would feel bad otherwise. Never too late to start for 2025. Exactly. Anyway, here's... Oh, that's actually the Thiccwoods Monster Museum. But yeah. This is like one of the classic looking takes on the Thiccwoods Monster based on like the original sketches of the original depiction, which is why I had it here in the document as a sort of guide. So what did we do here? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so we have this. There's a branch that's kind of in front, kind of getting in the middle. I could put the monster here, but I feel like that doesn't... We don't get a good silhouette if I put it there. So I think it's gotta be here. And for the branch, I guess I did something here. Yeah, okay, I hid the dark bits. Just to fuck with people, have a calendar that starts in the middle of the year. Evil. Grendel, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so I think we'll figure out what we do with this little branch later. I might just cut it off right before it, or let it like go over its face like slightly, like this, but not too much, because otherwise it would kind of just get in the middle of the face. It's not even a joke. What isn't? And here, okay, here's our original idea. This is what we want to do. I wanted to have, and this is why I didn't like render the legs very much, because you see how the Thiccwoods Monster, you're always seeing it from the front, you know, and it has this big skirt. What if the skirt only covers the front? I've never seen the Thiccwoods Monster from the back. So that's kind of the gimmick for this one, because I've tried to like give them all a gimmick, like Mothman is, or the ass has the two glowing lights, and people initially thought it had no head, and that's because they were seeing it from the back. That sort of thing, you know? A calendar for the Chinese New Year. I mean, yeah, it could work. Someone said cake. Oh yeah, we did. All right, So I'm thinking just straight up using textures, like photo textures for that. Because I could draw it, but any photo is going to look better. So first of all, I'm just going to hop onto the browser. And, oh wait, I got my Black Friday purchase was getting the paid version of this plugin, which gets you images from a bunch of different free stock sites, and you can like just click on them and it'll put them on the document. So it's just like a time saver, and you can choose like which sites to use. Okay, so I'm looking for skirts here, trying to get like a long, flowy one. This one could be alright, but it doesn't have a lot of... I guess I like the edge of it. Oh, it's kind of flowy, but I might add a little more texture to it. Thiccwoods Monster became a Japanese cultural icon because before it was well known in America. Yeah, there are. I remember like one enemy in Zelda Ocarina of Time that looks pretty much just like the Thiccwoods Monster. I don't know. It's fun how Japan has its own history of cryptids, and like sometimes has its own depictions of things. Like Japanese UFOs are very specific. They have these, they're like, instead of being like the classic flying saucer that we're imagining in the West, it's stockier, smaller, and it has 3 balls below it. So if you've ever played a Japanese like video game and it has UFOs, they usually have 3 balls below them. Hold on, just to show y'all, because I think it's pretty interesting. These, you know how they look like this? Every time you see the classic Japanese UFOs, I guess I'm getting a lot of this is like the classic take of a UFO in Japan. I think it's based on like one specific sighting who described it as having like 3 balls underneath, and it just kind of stuck there in Japan, while in the West we got art, like they got different depictions that stuck. It's interesting. From Majora's Mask, thank you. There's a Chinese mythological character that's just a headless dude with a face on the chest. Not only Chinese. Dude was way too patriotic to die after getting beheaded. Oh, is that for real, man? That's so cool. There's a medieval kind of folklore creature called the Blemmies. And we're getting sidetracked, but I want to show you all the Blemmies. The Blemmies look like this. Look, check them out. They're supposed to be a race of humans that exists like way out in the fringes of the world, and many stories of like travelers going out to like India or like parts that to Europeans felt like super far away, had like different like mythological races of humans. So these ones are the Blemmies. These ones are the dog-headed people, which have a name, which I'm forgetting right now. There's like Cyclops-looking guys. I don't know which ones the baby with 2 heads are. And then there's this one, which are the monopodes or monopodes, which are guys who have a single foot. They live in the desert, and they just jump around like extremely fast on their one foot. And when they get tired, they just lie down with their foot up, so it serves as their own shadow to you know, rest in the shadow of their own foot. I love blemmies. I should do something with blemmies someday. It's something I've always thought about, but I don't know what to do with them. They're so silly looking. Just look at these. You interned at the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, studying UFOs for the Department of Defense. Wait, are you serious, or are you kidding, Atlas? Anyway, let's get on back on track. Blemmies are fun, but Thiccwoods Monster is today's topic. Okay, so my idea is that the skirt kind of starts like around here, goes down to the feet, but we flip it, so it's doing this, and it's kind of like covering the legs a little bit. And we're gonna shape them a little more. I guess it should start. It shouldn't just fade in. It should start at a specific point, like so. And then I'm gonna get the shape of this, so I can let the hand go over it. One just waving from the top of a hill. Just a little blemmy. Sun Wukong is so fun. I love that story. Show me to the west. The taller the girl, the more skirt to twirl. Flatwoods Monster is transplant confirmed. Yeah, it's pretty much canon that all my monsters and creatures are trans. For real though, a few of them are like canonically trans, like the Alfredo. The Alfredo is referred to as in the masculine by its whole family, but the mosquitoes, nature, the mosquitoes that suck blood are the female ones, which can only mean that the Alfredo is a trans man, canonically. Is the black hole sun trans? Sure. Sun to STBH, sun to black hole, exactly. Should we make the skirt dark? I guess the skirt is described as darker in the... So yeah, we'll go with dark. Hey, talking about Black Hole Sun. Check out the postcard for this month on Patreon. I've just been working on it, so this is still subject to change. But it's the Black Hole Sun. It says, bad news, the sun is gone. And it's like old travel postcard style. So if y'all want this, you just gotta sign up to the Patreon before the end of the month. You got about a week. So yeah, if you sign up at the 2nd level or the 3rd level, you will get this. That was a fun one to do. It took a while. It was very finicky. Terry LST for T? Oh yeah, absolutely. Both Terry and Googly are canonically non-binary. Terry exists like its species is genderless. Because, no, so it doesn't have a concept of gender. It doesn't exist within the gender binary. While Googliel is an angel, which are also canonically in the Bible, these like genderless things. So, yeah, both of them are. That's why we use they and it for both. The Delacruz family may be keeping a giant deadly mosquito monster, but they draw the line at transphobia, exactly. Okay, I think it needs a few more folds. I don't know if I'm happy with that skirt texture. It needs to be more like this, you know? So let's keep searching for skirts. I want a long and flowy one. This one's not bad, and it's black too, so... Okay, so I'm gonna do select subject. We'll hopefully try and select the whole thing. Yep. And then I will... Ugh. There we go. Remove the legs. Okay, and we can use that maybe for texture here, but also like on the other side. So I might make this into a smart object. Or let me fix up a couple of edges. That should be all right. Googly eyes. Of course, of course. Gotta googly them.
Ojitos.
Ojitos indeed. Beautiful. They fit perfectly. Buy a small cat bed to put next to your monitor. Yeah, do it. Too big to be sleeping on front of the keyboard. I think it was like one of the best things I bought for Bean. Because he uses it constantly, like his favorite place to sleep. Crab cake or normal cake? Crab cake sounds good. I don't think I've ever had that. That fits pretty much perfectly. It's like a very foggy picture, so we're gonna have to make that skirt not as dark, but we'll figure it out. That seems to be how it works, Val. It's funny that it just started counting the watch streak like 10 streams ago, so there are people who have like extremely long watch streaks and they just get 10. Thank you, Twitch, for being very stable and good. Okay, let me see if I can do... if I can add these folds on top. Does that do anything? Barely. Okay, gonna have to get another skirt texture that has folds that we can add here, and that isn't as dark as the one we just tried to use. This one has some pretty big folds. I don't know if it'll be what we're looking for though. Do you have any holiday plans? Probably gonna go back to Asturias and spend the Christmas with my family. That's the plan, though. Still gotta get tickets and stuff. Hopefully, I got a discount on tickets, because if you live here in the Canary Islands, since it's pretty far from mainland Spain, and so there's like a sort of tax incentive on a few things, like travel. So if you're traveling from the Canary Islands to mainland Spain and back, you get a 75% discount. So it makes traveling back to Asturias pretty cheap. Also, there's direct flights. So both of those things. Whoop, there was some NSFW right there. Don't look at that. I guess we gotta remove Pixabay, because that one's the dangerous one. Already the holiday season for you? Get back to school next week? Oh god. Good luck, when. No, that kind of stream.
Not that kind of stream, lol.
Yeah, the search here said, oh, you're doing booties? I guess it's fine. Okay. Scrolling back, because I'm probably missing a few. This one has some decent folds. Let me try that one. I'm just gonna need like this little chunk of texture right there. Not that kind of stream yet. You have a competition on Monday? Ooh, what kind of competition? Okay, so let's try this now. Okay, that works decently well. It's better than the other texture we had before. It's a bit bright, but... that's a bit better. Scholastic bowl. That's a word I had never heard before. They're basically trivia. That sounds fun. Is that something you gotta prepare, or do you just show up and hope that you know things? Cause like, how does one prepare trivia, I guess? I got an early decision for my PhD program. Ooh, PhD in what? Hey, Cass. Okay, so I have this levels layer that turns things foggy. Okay, so that's gonna be skirt 1. Gonna add the same levels layer. It just matches it to, you know, the level of the trees and stuff. And that's gonna be skirt 2. Gonna give it the same treatments. Boom. Okay. A lot of the times is literature, obscure science stuff, and British kings. Oh god. British king sounds awful. Political science from MIT. Hell yeah. Congrats, Atlas. Hey, Jose. Okay, so now we gotta match all these things. The legs are kind of shoddily drawn, so we gotta work on that too. I'm also doing some shadows from the skirt to the legs, you know? And I guess I should do the same under the hand here. We should get a sort of soft shadow. And a little bit of shadow on the hand, I guess. You should put the googly eyes on the butt. Well, next googly eyes go on the butt. Hey Cryptid, paid a tribute to Lord Bean with a nap. Don't worry, we started late too, so you're not that late. All things considered. Hope you had a good nap. There they are. I knew y'all would do it. Beautiful. Exactly, the whole outfit is just the front. It's just that nobody ever happened to see the back. Until now. Okay, so that's face. These two are the eyes. And that's the rest of the body. And that's basically where I've done everything in a single layer. Oh god, that's not like me.
Lead me not into temptation. I've got the layers to follow through.
How many layers do you have, Hemi? That image with the dude wearing the suit in the front, but lingerie in the back, yeah.
Yes.
That's not an answer. Come on. Tell me how much you got. Business in the front, party in the back. Exactly.
14,928, currently.
Not bad, not bad. Oh yeah, should it be floating? I guess it floats. That's something I neglected to consider until now. Okay, hold up. Let's lift them off the ground a little. Oop. Oh, not the googlies. drag heels. You don't need heels if you float, though. Okay, what if we... So if it floats, I can make the skirt longer. Oh, wait. No. There we go. These tea crimes. Poor little bean. He repents for his sins. How do you know those nursery rhymes, Hammy? Okay, there's also the topic of the back that I don't really know. I don't really know how this works. Because, okay, so it's supposed to have this like front, like chest piece, I guess. So I kind of did the shape from the back. I guess I should snatch up that waist a little bit. Does that make sense?
I learned them from a preschool program through Nickelodeon called Canticos. We translate English and Spanish nursery rhymes into those languages. My favorite is Los Pollitos.
I love that. That's cute. I didn't know that existed. Yeah, I guess snatching up the waist makes more sense, right? Although it might be a bit extreme. It is a monster. It doesn't have to adhere to human proportions, I guess. I have the instinct of like drawing the muscles in the back, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. It would be funny though. If the back was just like super muscly. Yeah, that sounds like a good exercise, Sammy. But the most important, I guess it's not a nursery rhyme, but the most important thing you gotta learn, like the topic of like traditional sayings, is sana sana culito de rana, si no sana hoy sanará mañana. That means heal heal frog's ass. If it doesn't heal today, it'll heal tomorrow. And it's what you say to kids when they get a boo-boo. And some cowards say colita de rana, but they are wrong. It's culita. It's not little tail, it's ass. It's not a nursery rhyme, it's an unbreakable spell for invoking a panacea. It is. Colita is used in Latin America? I think it varies by country. Like some countries in Latin America say colita, some say colita. I think I definitely not an expert on the topic. I just remember people talking on the internet about it once. Bean, you're so sleepy, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Okay, now that makes a bit more sense. And yeah, I guess the question is like, how robotic do we make it? Like, should we make every piece of the ass a sort of like a plaque, a plate? Like some sort of plated armor. One day you get on the voice chat on the server and you can all hear me singing in Spanish. I'd love to. What? Culita de rana is in... It's from Ireland. How did it get into Spain though? Is it maybe like a common origin from like a Celtic thing, and then it got into Ireland and Spain like independently? Because like, okay, the Irish and the Scottish have Celtic origins, and they love to talk about it, and they love to say that they're like the descendants of the Celts, but the original Celts that went to Ireland and Scotland were from Spain and France. So of the like Celtic inspired Bean is licking his ass. I'll give him some privacy. Of the cultures that still have some like Celtic roots to them nowadays, the oldest ones are the ones in northern Spain and northern France. Mostly, I think it's mostly northern Spain that went to Ireland, but there was like a whole trade route that the Celts had, and there's even the possibility, and this is like speculation, but there is the possibility that the Celts, that the culture that now forms like like Gaelic, Ireland and Scotland, were not actually initially Celts. They were just like the local inhabitants there that through commerce got a lot of like Celtic influence, and they mixed together like both cultures, and that's what we see today. So that's like speculation, and I don't even remember the source, but it's interesting stuff. Giving it a shadow. And giving that shadow the same levels so it doesn't go too dark. He sleeps uneasy due to the weight of his sins. If only he knew. Thankfully, all was fixed. Okay, we need to figure out what we do with the branch that goes over here. If you remove it, only the googlies remain. Okay, quick check here. Let me remove the googlies for a second. Just take any of these, doesn't matter. And we're going to create a selection that only gets this little branch. That seems pretty good. And we're gonna burn. Go. I'm gonna fix that up manually and then turn that into a selection. We put that on multiply and we clip it on top. And we make sure we don't get any other things. The favorite thing about the Thiccwoods Monster is you can still see the original owl shape on the head. Yeah. Yeah, because the official explanation is barn owl, isn't it? Okay, gonna cut that down a little. There we go. Okay, another thing in terms of texture is I think we're gonna add some metal textures. just to make it feel less drawn and more like a photo. I think it would be pretty good to add some maybe like scratched up metal, something like that. Yeah, they're hovering. It's floating up a little bit. They're supposed to do that. Okay, this is kind of sheet metal with some scratches. I like it. When I don't think any of those words are in the Bible. It's pretty nice. Gotta be careful that it doesn't make the ass less shiny though. The original is Sana Sana Potito de Rana? Potito? That sounds so wrong. Potito. Okay, another thing I might try is just like in this one, the shape above the head, that plate thingy, has a gradient to it, and I like that. So it's like black at the edges. Abby, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Let's give it more of a pointy tip.
Ja, at Valdepocket, Valdemotman, Valdegogli, Valdeveans, Valdefrakalov, Valdeblog.
Hey Jesus, how you doing? This is your fault. It's because of all the subs you donated. It's either your fault or thanks to you, depending on how you want to see it.
Hello. Lol.
Hey Scully. How you doing? Maybe it needs, there we go, some white around the face, just so it has some contrast still. That's better. Currently working on a drawing. Ooh, what you drawing? I'm wondering if I should add other metally textures. Okay, let me see. I got a lot of like grungy metal, but like rusty stuff might be too much. You got these like molten metal looking things. Oh, this one's nice. This one pretty much has the shape that we need. So that's molten metal 1. Let me find it. There we go. Thanks, Coley. Oh, we're in Spanish. What can we give you guys today? We already did Sana Sana Culito de Rana, so that one's done. Well, we can do ass. Ass is culo, which is in Sana Sana Culito de Rana. Culito is little ass. Oh, that's nice. It kind of gives it a more organic look to the metal. La raja. La raja is the crack, specifically. There we go. I'm wondering if we should give it a bit of a blush, but that feels too human. Like, ooh, you caught me. Trasero is good too. What is the next sub goal? I actually had something noted down. I have a few things. Okay. I have a few ones. Actually have to take out the iceberg stream because we did that already. I'm gonna post the iceberg at some point. Okay. One of them one of the two main ideas I was considering were an edit where you guys choose the pictures. So I don't know exactly how I'll set this up. Like, I think it's a cool idea that I don't know exactly how I'll set this up. Like, maybe someone random in chat gets like every so often to add a picture into the edits, and we gotta like keep adding them in. And the second option is a Goya art tour. So as you guys know, I love Goya. It's my favorite artist ever, and every so often I go on a rant about his art. And I've said several times, oh, I should do a stream where it's just an art tour, and it's kind of, we just go through a bunch of his arts and explain a bit of his life and stuff. So yeah, those are the two options I was considering. What do you guys prefer? Goya art tour, or chat chooses the pictures? Do a poll? Oh yeah, that is a smart thing. Okay, let me run a little poll. What should be the next sub goal? Oh, okay. I can't write really long answers. Okay, one of the options is just going to be chat chooses the pics, but I can't write anymore. And the poll should be live. Everyone vote. We will make it. We'll make the winner into the next sub goal. I think we're pretty close to 100 subs. I think that should be 100 subs. Nice round number. Let's see who's winning. Ooh, it's 45 to 55. It is one vote away. Y'all get your votes in, you got 1 minute left. But it is a tight race so far. I was not expecting such a close race. Ooh, chat chooses the picks is getting an advantage, but it's still anyone's game. You guys get your votes in. Last few seconds. Oh, okay, chat chooses the picks is getting the first place pretty decidedly now. Just a few seconds left. It seems like it's got it. And chat chooses the picks. That'll be the next. All right, so let me get the sub goal. Edit where you choose the pictures. And it'll be at the juicy 100 sub number, which is wild. So if you want to see that in the near future, get your subs in. Gift a sub. If you're American and celebrate Thanksgiving, make that I guess a spirit of Thanksgiving thing. I don't know. You don't give gifts in Thanksgiving, right? I'm clueless. Really just the food for Thanksgiving? Well, how about you put some turkey in my table? I don't know. I'm trying something. I hope all the Americans here who celebrate Thanksgiving had a wonderful day, by the way. You had all the yummy treats.
No, that was a good one.
Thank you. Sometimes people make their families say what they're grateful for. You made pozole? That's great. I love pozole. I made chicken soup. It was delicious. First time trying like chicken soup, but came out amazing. I will do it again. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. I will leave the feed a mystery. No feed pics. It is Twitch after all. You wanted to go out for Chinese. So yeah, I guess it's not in the spirit of the tradition, but it sure would have been tasty. Yeah, the Thiccwoods Monster feed pics will be for the OnlyFans. For the NSFW Patreon. Oh, this skirt should go, I guess, under the tree. Or behind the tree, sorry. So let me hide this. We get a full pick. My shortest stream ever is probably one that ended because the internet crashed. That has happened a handful of times. There are only cryptids. You know, if Elon keeps fucking with Twitter and I'm desperate enough for money, I will do only cryptids. What about streams that ended by my own volition? Like shortest ones? No clue. Probably a gaming stream. There have been some shorter gaming streams that finished the game or whatever. But I bet there's some pretty short streams out there. I'm not sure. Here, I'm taking the cop-out answer and hiding hiding the feet in shadows. No feet for you. This is a pretty black and white photo, but I guess we can't do a lot of color because the base photo is just so lacks so much color that. Oh, I forgot about these. Nearly forgot. I also think we should probably turn the levels down a little bit further. Hold on, I might have to hide the googlies for a sec again. Because this is like in the mist. So we can't have, for example, the skirt here be darker than the tree, because they're at the same level, so there's about the same amount of mist. Twitter will burn down, just like his rocket, yeah. It is already burning down. The only hope for it is that someone buys it quick. Right, he sells it off quick because he's hemorrhaging money, and somebody with like 2 brain cells buys it. Because the users are still there, like most of them, but apart from that, okay, I gotta check here. Let me do a black and white filter. Not that it is already like, it isn't already pretty much black and white, but okay. So the tree here is about 70 to 80. Seeing that the smallest ones I'm seeing is like 72, the darkest values. So it can't be darker than 72. This is why I should plug in here. Oh, that is... Whew. Okay. That is not a lot of leeway. could give the background a little bit more contrast. Just to give ourselves more room to play with in terms of contrasts here. So, okay, the darkest bit in this tree is about 41 now. Let's say 40. And now we have more leeway. The closest you can get is Argentina. Interesting. I would have always guessed it came from Spain, and that's why it's in the whole Spanish-speaking world. Can send me a PDF? Oh, sure. Feel free to send it. I mean, the dress is supposed to be darker than the body, right? According to the reference. Like, the darkest bits are the crown here. If we can call that crown. And the skirt. So I guess I should make the skirt pretty much just pitch black. And let the legs be brighter than that, because before they were pretty much the same tone. That doesn't really match how that's supposed to work, I guess. I mean, we could do anything, but just to stay a bit more true to the reference. And last but not least here, we need to figure out how and where do we sign it. Oh, thank you for the save reminder too. This is what we started with and how it's going. I guess the branches are the most logical place to put the signature, right? Does your art have metadata? It has like not in the metadata, because I don't tend to do that, because it gets scrapped by any, if you post your art anywhere, the metadata usually gets scrapped.
Sign that bachick like a lower back tattoo.
The tramp stamp. But yeah, in terms of metadata, on the website itself, like the alt text that goes with the photo and stuff, that says my name and Valdevia. That way it's still like indexable by Google, and if you search for my name and something and like a word, it would usually find you the art in question. Which is also fairly dangerous, because like AI data scrapers could also get like my name and like the art and my name, so people could imitate my style and stuff, but I do it anyway. Because so far all these programs only take images like up to 2020 or something like that, as far as I know. Trying to soften up the butt cheeks a little bit. Yeah, I do have on my website, I have every website has like a hidden section called robots.txt that basically gives instructions to web scrapers. So that usually means like Google and stuff, who scrape your content to put it on Google. So it's important to have those permissions up to date. But you can specifically disallow at least some of the bigger companies in AI. You can disallow them from using their content on your website. So as long as they respect that, which they set up themselves, it should be like, it's an opt-out, I guess, system, which shouldn't be the system we have, but it's, at least it's something. It's some sort of protection. Okay, now those butt cheeks look shiny. And in terms of signature, I could do it like right there in the back. If I put in a tree that goes sideways like this. Oh, that was my partner. Hey, Pyro. And hey, Shin. How you doing, guys? I'm trying to figure out the signature for this. For this, my masterpiece. I've already done the tramp stamp though. The tramp stamp was in I think Loveland Frogman. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of subtle, but there it is. So I don't want to repeat there. I mean, what if we scratched it in the back? The back already has scratches. So I can add that on screen. Okay, that gets us only the scratches. Get this long one. Let's do current layer. There we go. Oh, this is a big layer. I'll simplify it later. The moon's really bright for you. Should probably run. It's coming. And boom, we got a scratched signature. That's pretty fun. I'll emphasize it a little bit. There we go. Oh, I had a black and white layer, I forgot. Whoops. There is a little bit of color in this picture. Nearly forgot about that. Barely though. That's not a lot of brown. Okay, let's do... So blurring, sharpening, etc. Hey, little bean. Are you sleeping with your eyes open? You gotta close those eyes. There you go. Oh, they're open again. I guess it's like half asleep. Okay, let's give that a little bit of color. There we go. Let's increase the haze a little bit. Make the image feel foggy. Kind of low contrast like this. Can we still read the signature? Yeah. How about that? A little bit bluer. I guess I can also try this one filter. This one here. Give that a second. The depth blur. So I actually don't want to blur it a lot, just a small touch. But I mostly want to add haze, make that bluish. And let's see, it's loading. Processing on here. Uh-oh, camera, don't go weird. Please don't occupy 100% of my CPU like you like to do. Yeah, that works pretty well. To increase the fogginess. Okay, so we will do all those same filters on top of that, and it'll load now. Ooh, that's even foggier than before. But that's nice. I like it. What do you guys think? Thank you, Sora. Kind of a contrast to go from last stream to this one, right? But we like contrasts here. Part of the fun. Mood whiplash, absolutely. I think I'm gonna call this one done. Okay, I thought about today, considering that I was probably going to finish this one fairly fast, and considering that we also don't have time for another full piece, so we'll leave the Bigfoot, the Sasquatch, which I think will be the finisher for this whole Booty Cryptid series. We will leave that for another stream. When we're closer to reaching that milestone. But for the rest of the stream, I figured we could do some merch together, because I need to update my merch store. It's been a while since I've had any new designs, and I also realized that I don't have any like winter appropriate stuff. It's all t-shirts and stuff. So I figured I could do something that'll work better, like just like existing designs, and put them on like sweaters and stuff, warmer stuff. Hopinga, thank you so much for the follow. Just to show y'all, in case you've never seen, well, these are blemmies, nothing to do with that, but in case you've never seen my merch store, whoa, don't blind me, it looks like this. Got a few designs, but yeah, it's mostly on t-shirts. Most wintry stuff I got is the beanie with the logo. So I figured, one, I can do a new ugly sweater. They let you do those. I would like to do one, but that's not super Christmassy, mostly because if I wanted to have them shipped by Christmas, I should have done them like weeks ago, because the Christmas season is wild in terms of shipping. It's impossible to just get stuff in time, so I'll probably make it something that can last you, that can be worn throughout the winter. That's more than something super Christmassy. But that's a new thing they just added this year. We can now do like stitched like sweaters. So yeah, we can do ugly sweaters. I'm thinking maybe one with Terry and Gugliel like patterns. So that's what I'm thinking about, like just simple designs, because you can't do something super complicated for at least like these stitched patterns, because they're gonna look pixely whatever you do. So I can't do any like photo thing. It has to be just a very simple drawing. Or like simple designs. Like this one could work, maybe not the letters, but the signs could work. But I'm also thinking something specifically Christmassy that's, you know, people can still get by Christmas, because it is not like more complex stuff like a sweater, like a stitched sweater. I was thinking I'll probably bring back the Santa one from last year. And this is, let me show it to y'all. I think I got a screenshot. This is the one I did for Christmas last year. You better watch out. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out. He's gonna find out. And this edit from, I think it's a couple years old now. So I'll probably bring this one back. Just change it to 2023 here. But other than that, I'll bring that one back for some time. And I'd like to make another like new design as well. That can just go on like a sweatshirt or something, and or like a hoodie. And the one I've been thinking about, the text I've been thinking about is something along the lines of, did you know Santa has to break all of its bones to go down the chimney every year and to give you your gifts? This is why we leave some milk for him to have its calcium back, so it can regrow its bones. A simplified version of that. But I don't know what design to pair that with. I think it would be a pretty funny one to have. But I don't know what I should make with it. It can just be like a simpler drawing of like a diagram of Santa going down the chimney, and it's all like stretched out. And I have the image I made from a couple years back too, of Santa going down the chimney. I don't know if this one would translate super well to merch, especially if you go for this type of design where it's, you know, very like black and white, single color. On the floor with broken bones poking out. Look at those teeth. Hey, little bean. He's so sleepy he didn't even react to that. So yeah, I don't know exactly how this would translate. Let's just try it, I guess. Let me open up and save this. Okay. Let me open up the t-shirt mock-up, which should be about the same size as the design on a sweatshirt, but I'll try and make it a little smaller, a little shorter, so that it can fit on different types of like hoodies and stuff. Wonder when your little gremlin of a cat will become chill like Bean. I also had this one. I should make this one probably without the text, because I never could figure out a good text to put with it, but I think it's just a good design on its own. I don't know. I've been thinking about it, and I thought about it so much that I never ended up putting it out. Transcribing sheet music for the Library of Congress? Nice. Hell yeah. Bean's claw looks like an extra eye. Does it? This one here. That's a great font. This one? That is called Milka. And there's I like this font a lot. I've used it for a postcard in the past, and ooh, hate that bug. Okay. There's several versions of this font that are like broken, like distressed in different ways. So you got this one, just a regular one, which is clean. But yeah, it's an Adobe fonts. If you got any Adobe subscriptions, you got that for free too. If not, I don't know if you'll be able to find this. But sometimes some of the stuff that's on Adobe fonts you can find elsewhere, like free sites. Sometimes, if you're lucky. But yeah, not this one. We'll figure out that one in the future. Hey, Seraph. I aim to make the most confusing notifications, so thank you. Here, since you missed me making it, here's the Thiccwoods Monster. Okay, and now we're trying to figure out like fun new merch designs for a sort of like Christmas or like a winter collection, so I can have that up during the colder months of the year, because right now I basically only got t-shirts, which is kind of a silly thing that I hadn't really thought about. I'm thinking it could be similar to the other Santa one. Oh wait. This one. I'll call it Christmas one. I feel like we could do something similar to this, where it's just like distressed font and pictures, these kind of really grainy pictures. Could go for something like that. I could even, hold on, let me copy this group here. And where is it? Hmm. Oh, it's this one. No, it's just hard to mix. Okay. Makes sense. Ugh. And now we... Oh god. Oh god. What have I done? Now we gotta choose a level where it's balanced and we can more or less see everything. And then we can do manual adjustments on top of that. Like for example, this is too white. Oh, but this looks good, for example. Okay, so that part looks pretty good. And then on top of it, I can add some soft light. A word in Spanish. Well, since I guess we're doing Christmas, Santa Claus is Papá Noel. Literally, Daddy Christmas. This is terrifying. Oh my god. What have I done? You know what I can do? Okay. Is 118, 133, 134. 118. This will make sense in a second. So I can have different levels layers for like different parts of the image. Because I want the hand here and the wall to look like this. It's grainy as hell and I like it. But I want the face to essentially have a different adjustment layer. Oh yes, Daddy Christmas. You know him, you love him. It's Daddy Christmas. Here he comes. Ugh. This is very finicky. I'm really trying here. There it is. It's alive. It's Daddy Christmas, here he comes, is the sentence I wish to have permanently erased from my memory. Well, too late now. Ooh, big stretch bean. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this layer to kind of smudge it up in the same way that the hands are. And then we can take this, double click, there we go. We can only keep the white bits. And then we can do a little square around it like I did for the first one. Oh, first of all, I'm gonna name this group Santa. I'm gonna make a simple copy of it. I'm gonna select just a square of it, and then do here select border. That seems about right. Hey Lemur, how you doing? Oh, that's not great. Select and mask. Okay, that's better. Whoa. Why did my volume shut up? I don't know if that happened for a whole stream. That my volume on my headphones suddenly shut up to 100 and it really startled me. Oh, let me do something real quick here. I'm gonna make a weathered text setup. This will make sense in a second. Okay. And I'm gonna put the edge in that same setup. It's just gonna make it look distressed and weathered. Maybe a little less than that. That way we don't have to draw it manually. The volume jump scare, yeah. It was muted for a second. I guess it might have been voice meter doing something weird. And where's titled Val? And we can put any texts we want in this same layer, and it'll get distressed like the rest. Let me just check. You better watch out here. It's called Fueled by Schiltz. Let me see if I still have that font. I guess I do, because otherwise it wouldn't have let me use it. Yep. Okay, I'm trying to, when I do Santa as a creature, I try to use it pronouns for it. Just so people know that it's not the same Santa that they're used to. This is not your mom and pop Santa. Ooh, Bean. Look at him. Yes. Non-binary Santa. Okay, so I wanted some space for the text because this one's going to be a bit longer text-wise. Is that text a bit close? Oh. Santa has to break. Hold on, I'm gonna put that in a box better. There we go. All of its bones to fit down your chimney. I'm trying to condense, okay, because you don't want a shirt or a clothing with a lot of text, but it has to explain the gist of it. So Santa has to break all of its bones to fit down your chimney. Remember to leave some milk, so... Whoa, okay. Remember to leave some milk so it can grow them back. So the question is, how do we fit all this text in a way that's pleasing and not super cramped? That is the question. Okay, we can leave this text smaller since it's more of a side note with the milk. Try to shorten the phrase even further. Santa breaks all its bones to fit down your chimney. Does this still make sense grammatically? Let me know if the phrase stops making sense. make that red. I know it's the image. Works? Okay. It's all about fitting all of this in its space, but I want to add a little diagram. Okay, so this one's empty. There we go. I'm going to do a little diagram of a chimney with Santa just stretched through it. Something that kind of feels hand-drawn. So nothing like super fancy. Like straight lines and stuff. No, just like, let's wing it. Something that feels like it could be drawn by a kid or something. Let's just do it like this. Or I guess I'll do the inside too. So it can feel like really squeezed in there. There we go. Oh, I can add some socks to the... Well, we'll do that later. Let's try and make Santa very horrifying here. While still keeping it very simple. Well, that's actually gonna be hard, I think. To fit could be changed to coming or climbing. It would change the meaning a bit, yeah. It still works pretty well though. Should we give him a little smile? Right? No, I guess, yeah, no, beard. Beard is more important. I guess I committed to this line thickness, so now I gotta keep it all in this very thick line thickness. Whoops. I want to do the hands like stretched down. And I want it to feel very broken. I hate this leg. To squeeze. Squeeze is good. Is this horrifying enough? I don't know. I don't even know where to put the other arm. I want to give the body like a horrifying twist. There we go. Oh, what if... Okay. What if that broken hand is holding a present for us? That's a present, right? Close enough. Oh, thank you for the save reminder. I was wondering why this document kind of laggy, and it's because I have every single merch design that I've made in the same fucking Photoshop document, because I'm a little bit insane. Oh yeah, it's a PSB. I guess that makes sense. I should probably separate these in like individual designs, but whatever. I have no clue why it's asking me to be a PSB now though, because it's now suddenly 5 gigs. Don't know what I did. The noise. Maybe the noise? No, it isn't. I don't know what it is, but I will save it as a PSB, why not? We're so past a little bit insane at this point. True. I will, after the stream, I will clean it up. I promise. It's just not an interesting thing to do on stream. So for y'all's sake, I'm gonna keep working on this beautifully laggy document instead of doing what I should have done a long time ago. I should give him claws instead of fingers. This poor document. I'm abusing the poor thing. How about this beautiful little diagram? Is it horrible enough? Does this look broken and scary enough? Bean has been sleepy all stream. He's been sleep maxing to be even more beautiful. Very small eyes. Okay, I think the weight of things works pretty well like this. But I might change, like move things up and down a little. So, okay, these three, I'm gonna mark them in yellow. Those are the chimney drawing. I can move that up a little. So for this one, I can maybe do this. Oh, that is That is not what I asked, Photoshop. What? What? Why doesn't it insist in doing that? Okay. That sure is normal. There we go. Photoshop is a very functional program, yes. And I can have this aligned to the left. I might do handwriting for like a here it comes part. Here it comes. Give that a wider stroke. There we go. What do you guys think? Like, it's still a little bit too much text. But okay. We can do all of its bones, so there's not as much space between the words. Yeah, still a lot of text. And I don't think we can make it shorter. We can remove this to make it shorter, to fit on like hoodies and stuff, which usually have, you know, a shorter print area. Got a question? Yeah, what's up? Not Thiccwoods Monster? Oh yeah, we finished Thiccwoods Monster. Here it is. We then moved on to do some early Christmas merch, since it's better to do that early. Does Santa have any preferred pronouns? It's just a creature, yeah. It's just like an animal, yeah. It's a being acting out its nature, just like Bean throwing the tea on top of my tablet and nearly breaking it. Look at his little foot. What an incredible posture. move these lines a little bit to the sides. Oh, there we go. Now turn this a little. Put it here. Does Mrs. Claus exist? I think it's just like everyone has their personal Santa. And they all look the same, no matter the gender. So they'll reproduce, and every year the adults will crawl into each person's house, you know? So it's not like a single creature. I think it's like a species. Yeah, it's alright. We're making some Christmas designs now that the season is coming. 8 billion Santas. Yes. But you know, it's like you know those flies that only exists in their adult form for like 1 day every year, and they just go do their thing and then die. That's Santa. So that's why we don't see them the rest of the year. Their pupas are probably somewhere underground, but Christmas 2. So this is a Christmas 1. Oh. There we go. This is the first one. This is the second one. I think they complement each other pretty well, right? Like you can put them side by side. Maybe each of them is like a different, like one of them is a, like this one is just like a hoodie without a, the ones without a hood, you know, and the other one is one with a hood, since it's a bit of a shorter design. It has the pockets, so it can fit better. So I can have each of them be a different thing. Do Santas lay eggs, or do they give live birth? Or a third secret thing. Oh, the eggs look like presents. I like that. So when it goes to the tree, it's nesting. I like cicadas, yeah. Yeah, they're just nesting under your trees. And you think it's a gift, but you open it and boom. A million tiny little critters pop out and crawl away. I'll probably leave the grays in this one because it's a bit hard to see without the. I don't know. I like this. I might give it a second. Like I'll take a look over the next few days because I probably won't let people know this exists until next week. So I'll give it a think. I might add some color perhaps, just like in this one there was. Oh, there we go. One of the ideas I had is to add some like red color. So we can do something similar, where maybe the diagram is red or something. Because red is a Christmas color. Maybe. That's better. Can add some little pops of red. Hey, Elfin. They damage your hearing with Christmas carols. Yeah, I feel like they probably don't all have sleighs. Like only some groups of Santas have successfully managed to domesticate reindeers. Oh yeah, I can just put it on deck like this. The drawing is on another layer. How about something like this? A bit more red. With red eyes, perhaps. They're smart enough to domesticate reindeer, but aren't deserving of pronouns. I guess you gotta use it like and as a general thing, or just they, I guess. But if you got one individual, you can't know which gender it is. Unspecified, exactly. Alright, if we go with this, for this one, and for this one we do, like it's gonna find out in red. They'll fit better, they fit together better. So we got this one and this one. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Gender festive. How does Santa get presents down the chimney? Did it get broken too? I mean, if it's a big one. Yeah, it uses itself as a cushion. I like that. What do you think, Bean? You're so sleepy. Yeah, so sleepy today. That's so good. Doing great. Keep it up. He's so good. All right, I think we got something. I'll give it a think over the next few days and edit some things. Possibly make some other text like handwritten and then scan it. Like the here it comes could work. The drawing could also be hand drawn, but then I don't know if it would translate super well to this. It's usually better with text to do that sort of thing. So I might leave the drawing as is. So let me see, do I have any other ideas? I did you know? I did that. No, the other things I had noted down is like do some of the current designs, but as like hoodies and stuff, because right now it's all t-shirts. And reuse the same one from last year, like post that one again, since it was only available for like a very limited time last year, so we'll give people another chance to get it since it's the festive times. And yeah, and then there's the knitted sweaters, which we can take a look at those. Let me hold on. Let me give it a look on my second screen, because I gotta go into my like store in the behind the scenes stuff, and I don't want to like reveal accidentally something personal of any customer or something like that. So let me go up to the page where you have to design it. Okay, here's the one. Now we hop over to the browser. And we can straight up design it from here. There's like templates that give you a knitted base like this, and then you can add your designs like on the wherever you want here. And then we'll see here on the preview what that would look like. The Santas lay their eggs under the tree. Knowledge of the Santa species would be worldwide. Yeah. In this world, yeah, I guess so. Okay, let's see. If I put in... Let me put in this design, for example. I want to see what it does. If I just put in like this. Okay, it simplifies it to just this palettes. Like we only have 3 artwork colors. Bone, navy, cyan. I guess the red in the base is kind of, yeah, okay. The red is just kind of lit on some details, so I can't use it on here. Or selected 3 out of 4. Okay, so we can't have 4 colors. I mean, you can do a photo. It'll probably just look blurry though. So, well, what we need to do is simple designs that are like 1 or 2 colors. So we can just like add them to something like this and just have... I could even make some of my base pattern like this, but I don't know if that would look better than what they already have. I bet Santa eggs taste good. The chocolate eggs. It doesn't let you choose which colors uses there, but I gotta use an artwork. Okay, let's say I take this one, which is pretty simple. It's 2 colors, but there's some gradients and stuff. Let's see what it does to it. Okay, it changed that to 2 colors, so it simplified it well, as it should be. This would actually be a pretty good one. Because here we're limited by the colors that they give us. Okay, give me a second here. That did not work. It is kind of finicky when I use a base picture like this, but since we'll control the colors from the base from the get-go, we should be fine. But just testing this out, like, this is pretty fun. That works pretty well. I like it. Oh, there are some very Christmassy ugly ones and some non-Christmassy ones as well. And we can just do any custom template. I don't know if that will let me... Oh, there we go. You can also do like simpler ones. So just like, I guess, upload your own thing. Okay, now we know how that works. My thinking is using something like the one we had here. and have like a little design with Terry and Googlia that just repeats all over the sweater. So like front and back. Something like that. Hey Bean. Good morning. Good morning, little man. Ooh, you're so sleepy from having caused so much crime. Hey Bean, you wanna come up here? You wanna say hi to chat? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come up here. Hello? He's a sleepy man. Come on. Come over. Come over. Ooh. Being the kind of guy to spill tea on your stuff and then take a nap afterwards. Exactly. What's up, little man? Yeah. Yeah, for those who didn't see the beginning of the stream, this little man, before, he got really excited about a treat. And you see this? This was full of tea, this mug. And he threw it. And it fell all on my tablet. And I was really, really worried that it would stop working. And thankfully, no. I guess it didn't like... It was like in a puddle of tea. But I guess it didn't like... It didn't get inside enough for it to actually mess with the circuits inside. So, yeah, I'm really lucky. Aren't you a little criminal? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Till Bean. It's tea-proof, yeah. Now we know. And thankfully it didn't damage anything else. Some of the cables under the computer got wet, but nothing like vital. So I was able to dry it all pretty quick. To Bean. I still love you very much. Because you don't know what you did. You were just doing cat things. It was an accident, wasn't it? Yes, it was. It was a little accident. And you are but a small cat that does not know. Only a matter of time until Bean bricks your computer, wipes your hard drive, doxes all your private information. Soon. Soon, right, Bean? He's learning. He wants to take over the stream. Eventually. Well, I guess in a way he has taken over the stream. But he wants to be able to start it on his own. Oh, he loves the chin scratches. Don't you, Bean? Ooh, yeah. Bean is the Bond villain and you're the cat in his lap. Quite literally, yes. Oh, you wanna go? Ooh, big stretch. Careful. Oh, this little man. Okay, so I think with the time we got left, let me just go into Photoshop and... Oh, what you doing, Bean? Oh, he's trying to find his toy. You want to give it to me? You have to bring it to me. Okay? Oh, he did! He did! Did you guys see that? Good job! You know the drill. You know it's bringing it to me that gives you the treat. He did it again immediately. Yes! Oh my god, Bean. You're learning. You're learning so much. Okay. I've only done it in like one place. So let me actually try here. You guys can't see it, but it's right behind Bean. Well, you just want to show chat your full asshole. Okay. See, you can see it. It's right behind him. He has to bring it to me. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, dude. Come on. You got this. You're so smart. You just did it twice in a row. Now you just gotta change the side. Okay? Now it's to the other side, so you gotta push it towards me, which is to your left instead of to your right. Come on, bring it to me. Of course, King. You gotta join at the best moments. You just got mooned by Bean. Come on, Bean. Are you giving up? No? Okay. You gotta pick it up. There you go. Now you bring it to me. Yeah? Come on. He's trying. Oh. Yeah? Give it to me. Come on. He's just bringing it to his mouth. No? Come on. To me. Come on, dude. Yeah, that's my finger. You can lick my finger, but that will get you treats. Come on, I'll move the mic so it's not in your way. Nope. Come on, Bean, you got this. You just gotta bring it to me. He's on top of my tablet, so it's not like I can't do anything. Let's go, dude. Go, Bean. Are you giving up? No, you can't get the treats directly. That's why it's closed. It's closed, so you gotta do the thing to get the treats. No, I'm not giving you treats. My hands are empty. We have become that stream. It's always been that stream. It's always been Bean stream. Are you giving up? What if I put it here? You know what to do with it? Whoop! You brought it to me! Very good! You get one of the big treats. Ouch. You bit my finger. Welcome back, Lilith. We're here with Bean. Okay. What if I put it back here? Now it takes more than a single push to bring it to me. Gotta pick it up. Okay. Oh no! You threw it on the ground! You gotta give it to me. To me? There you go. He's doing his best. He's learning, he's learning. All of this is to teach him how to play fetch. So the first thing he has to know is that he has to bring this toy to me. And it's taken a while, thank you. But he's finally getting that he has to bring it to me. Okay, Bean, I'm gonna put it here behind you. Let's see how you handle that. Oh, that's his whole ass right there. Yes. Yes. Oh, Bean, if you knew that was a camera. Thank you for the safe reminder. I'm not making him flash you. He's doing it all on his own. Bean, it's here. It's behind you. Hear it? Nope, it's there. Right there. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Okay, I guess it's shower time. It's not playing time anymore. You did great, Bean. Do you know you're learning? You feel your neurons connecting? You feel them zip together? Yes, that is how you learn, my little man. Cats bring us fresh caught prey because they think we're shit at hunting. Well, every time there's a cockroach, you know what Bean does? He just sits there really still and looks at it. And sometimes like paws it a little bit. Well, I have to be the one who kills it. So I'm not the shit hunter here. He is. He has never killed a cockroach in his life. Well, there's so many cockroaches in this city. He has killed smaller bugs, I'll give him that. But just today, a huge fucking monster cockroach got in through the window. And it was like right back here. It was on the door, and Bean was sitting on his couch, unbothered, just looking at it. While I had to go get the fucking chancla, get the flip-flop to kill that thing. Kill that beast. While this beast was just sitting there watching, like, eyes really open like this. You have cockroaches that fly? Yeah, they're not really good at flying, but they fly. They get in through the window. Like, we're not street level. They get in through the windows. They're at the very least good climbers. How can you know what cats are thinking? That's true. A lot of these, like, did you know cats just see it as bigger cats? Or like, who told you? Like, which cat told you that? There's no way to prove it. It's just like things people say. Bean, do you see me as a larger cat? No, you don't. You see me as me. Ooh, look at his little belly. Yeah, little kiss. Oh, there he goes. Whoa, you grabbed it with your hand. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, Bean. He just like scooped it out and brought it to me. I'm gonna have to, it's already getting broken because he's been playing with it so much. Then I have to fix it up. We can't have your little mouse breaking down while you're still learning. Can't we? Oop, there it is. Bean probably could talk, he just chooses not to. Exactly. It's like, why speak? If I have said everything I want to. Okay, little man, while you're on here, I can't really draw anything. I guess it's also 7 AM. So why don't we end with Bean? Little Bean, are you telling me that I've worked a lot today and that I deserve a break? Okay. What are you telling me? He's definitely telling me not to work anymore because he's... Oh, it fell under. Where's your toy, Bean? There, I got it. You just pushed it too far in. There, you're doing it again. Okay, you got it. You gotta bring it towards me. What? Won't you give it to me? He was so close to giving it to me. There you go. Thank you. He's getting it. Bean, your brain is literally so huge. is it? Can you feel it? There it is! It was on you all along. Oh? Bring it to me? Good. Good. You're learning quick. It's like, I'm really amazed at the ways he learns, because it's like he doesn't get it at all for a while, and then suddenly it clicks and he gets it perfectly. Like, until today, he didn't get that he had to bring it to me. He just kind of fumbled with it. And today, look at that. Pretty much immediately, he's pushing it towards me. You got this? You got this? You're so close. You're so close. Come on. Come on. Bring it to me. Are you giving up? You're so close, dude. Are you really giving up? Come on, Bean. Yeah. You got this? You got this. Bring it to me. Come on. He doesn't meow a lot. He meows in like very specific circumstances. When he really misses you and he can't find you, he'll start meowing. And whenever you're walking around the house and he just comes into the room, he kind of announces his presence. He does, and he meows very softly. And the third way he meows is when he wants to get out. So actually right now, he's like looking at the door. He might start meowing, especially if I ask him. Bean? Bean? No, he doesn't seem like super. Okay, hold on. Alright, if I turn this around behind there, you can see little Bean. Bean? 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 Sometimes he meows back at me. Excuse the mess on this corner. Bean? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Quieres salir? No, he's just staring at me. Sometimes he does that. He'll just stand in a corner and stare at me. Bean, ¿puedes maullar? A ver. Maulla. Miau. Miau. No? Okay. Not meowing. Ooh, big yawn though. He meows when this happens, proceeds to make you look like a liar. Yeah. I'm really not looking great today. Come on, Bean. Will you give me one? One? Meow? No. Vale. Pues nada. Ooh. Big yawn. There he is. You watched him stare at me. I'm gonna remove this big old thing here. I don't use it anymore. It's the colder months. Sometimes animals just stare out into the distance. And you can't help but wonder, what are they thinking about? What are you thinking about, Bean? He's just cleaning himself. That's not that much thinking. Anyway, I think that's what we're gonna call today's stream. We did this beautiful piece that shows, finally, for the first time in history, shows the Thiccwoods Monster from the back. It turns out that skirt didn't go all the way back. But then we finished that and we started a little merch design here, which I might tweak a little bit before putting it out as a Christmas collection next to this one from last year. So yeah, that's been quite productive for 3 hours. Yeah, that's I'm gonna call it the Thiccwoods Monster. So you were onto something right there. Anyway, that, y'all, is where we're gonna leave it. Bean does not want to meow, so you'll hear his meow in some other stream, I bet. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for being here. We are gonna be back next Monday, as usual. Next Monday, we're gonna be doing some commissions, specifically the Monsterize Your Pet commissions. Gonna be doing 2. But if we finish those 2 within the stream and we still got time, because those tend to be fairly quick. I tend to do 2 per stream, but sometimes 3. I might open a mid-stream commission only for those to get like someone who's watching the stream their own pet monsterization commission. We'll see though. I think that's only if I finish those 2 fairly quickly. But yeah. That's gonna be Monday, and look out for Wednesday, where we'll be doing a collab stream with my friend Lou, which is at Louceph, Louceph, on Twitter and elsewhere. Lou's gonna be doing a painting in real life, and I'm gonna be doing an edit, and they're both gonna be Terry the Meat Planet related. So I'm going to be doing the next part in the Terry series, as she does a painting that features Terry. So that's going to be a fun little collab thing. I think we're going to set it up so we're each streaming on our own channel, but we have a split screen of the other. So you know, you can have them both on, switch between them, or just, you know, choose your favorite. So yeah, that's going to be on Wednesday. If all goes well, we need to set it up. We need to see that everything is working, which, you know, is an ask. But hopefully that'll happen on Wednesday, a bit earlier than the usual streams. It's going to be a few hours earlier, but I will let you know. But did you stream for the cryptid we made during your birthday? No, that was just a little drawing. I won't make anything with that. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much. I'll see you again on Monday. Have an amazing time zone. Take care.